Hanging in there nice and low. The sun is coming up. Hopefully it's not going to be too cloudy today. We had not so great visibility on the mountain yesterday, although that didn't stop plenty of people from getting out and skiing both at Beaver Creek and at Vail. I know I was over at Vail yesterday and I couldn't have cared less that it was snowing in my face and I couldn't really see about 5 feet in front of me. It was just so much fun to be out there. But hey, good morning. I'm Molly Dewey. I'll be your in-studio host today. We've got a bunch of hosts actually this morning. We're like jam-packed. We're all here this morning. We've got Eric Sundblad and Chris Armistead and Gary Butts. We're all going to be out and about today, except for me. I'm going to be staying nice and warm here in the studio. And of course, we have a fantastic show in store for you. Today is the last day that you can see the Nutcracker, a tried and true Christmas tradition. It's been going on all weekend long. The last show is today at 2 p.m. I highly recommend going. I feel like everyone who has a daughter or knows anyone in their life really should go see this. And really, I feel like so many of us were part of the Nutcracker at one point in our lives. I know I grew up dancing and I was always in it. I know Chris Armistead, he has two little nieces, twin nieces, who are both mice and reindeer in the show. So that's going to be at Villar this afternoon. The last show is at 2 p.m. and I know they've really been, the tickets have been going fast. So if you want to go, get on that today. This afternoon is your last chance to do that. And also, guess what? The back bowls in Vail are officially open, which, the back bowls, I think that's really what is so special about skiing at Vail. It is so unparalleled. The powder yesterday, I was out there, so deep, so much fun. So now Vail has more than 2,500 acres open. You've got access to both Sunup and Sundown Bowl with access from High Noon Express, which is chair number 5, and Sunup Express, which is chair number 9. And really good top to bottom skiing on the trails off of Northwoods Express, chair number 11. And really, we've gotten about 19 inches of snow in the last 48 hours. We've gotten pummeled, and it has been so much fun. I actually know somebody got proposed to on Milt's Face on Friday. They were just really in the moment, really enjoying being out in the snow, and they decided to get married. So congratulations to them. That's pretty darn fun. But let's take it over to Eric, who I believe is in Vail. Maybe he's in Beaver Creek, not sure, but he's driving the GMC, doing some fun stuff over there. Eric, what's up?
Hey, thanks a lot, Molly. I'm actually in Lion's Head in Vail, so the easternmost village of Vail this morning, standing next to my absolute favorite truck, the GMC Sierra AT4 2020 edition, 2020 edition. Incredible vehicle, a little slick on the roads coming over. No fear in this. No fear in this. It's got 2 extra inches of ground height. It is a beautiful truck, and I can't wait to demo the many amazing features that this truck has. But today is the final day of snow days in Vail. It's an all-day long celebration, an all-weekend long celebration. I hope you were able to check out Modest Mouse on Friday in Ford Park, the Head and the Hearts last evening in Ford Park. It was a wonderful weekend and plenty of fun to be had all over Vail Village and Lion's Head today, celebrating snow days. And we got a great Good Morning Vail in store for you today, including all kinds of looks at your local weather. How much snow are we going to get this week? But first, a little break.
As I live my life, I am increasingly surprised by my strength, my determination, by the power of my beliefs. I find reward in the honesty of my endeavors, proud of what I have achieved, and convinced there is much more I can do.
I'm gonna do what I do. I'm gonna do what I do. Put it all together, ain't nothing better.
LL Bean. Get 20% off now through Tuesday.
We're for the fashion forward and budget minded. We've got the brands that set you apart, the style to make you stand out, the looks that let you shine. We're for the dreamers, the doers, and the savers. Outlets at Silverthorne. Elevate your savings. Save up to 70% off on over 50 of the best designer brands as you stroll through our 3 beautiful shopping villages.
Nest Furnishings and Consignment, located in the heart of the Vail Valley. Nest offers a variety of beautiful, affordably priced home furnishings, art, and accessories for your mountain home. Henredon, Restoration Hardware, Ralph Lauren, just to name a few brands available at Nest. Decorate your mountain home at Nest Furnishings and Consignment. Consignment redefined.
As the region's most preferred orthopedic practice, we specialize in keeping you active and getting you back to the things you love. The physicians at Vail Summit Orthopedics will take care of all your orthopedic needs from head to toe.
The world's first 6-function multi-pro tailgate, available only on the next generation GMC Sierra.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Oakley, the official eyewear, goggle, and helmet sponsor of Vail Resorts.
Vail Village looking as quaint as ever. That is a live shot from Vail. I mean, look at that. Is there any place more picturesque to be around the holidays with the snow-covered rooftops and the kind of nice soft yellow light? Oh, we are all so lucky to be here in the Vail Valley this time of year. It really doesn't get any better than that. But let's take a look at what's happening with that local weather forecast. Little chillier this morning than it has been. We've seen those temperatures drop quite a bit, so you're absolutely going to want to layer up, especially if you're headed up to the mountain this morning. 8 a.m. the high is 5 degrees, so you'll want to make sure you've got plenty of layers. Helly Hansen is always a good bet for that. The high today, though, is 21, so it should warm up pretty nicely, and we do have a little bit of a chance for some snow, so cross your fingers like we have had the last couple days. Later tonight, we're going to see the low drop down about 0 degrees. So again, whatever you're doing tonight, you'll want to stay nice and warm. And then we do again have that chance for some snow. Sun should be setting about 4:43 p.m. And then depending on where you are wanting to ski or ride today, and maybe you're headed down to the Front Range, Denver's looking about 34 degrees, Vail and Avon 25 and 27 respectively, and then Eagle also 27 degrees. Pretty cloudy across the board as well as in Denver. And then here's what we can expect for the week to come. Tomorrow going to be a little bit warmer, about 16 degrees. Mostly sunny. We're going to see sun kind of coming through the week, which should be really, really nice. And the temperatures will climb up just a little bit. 38 on Wednesday and then dropping back down into the weekend. So this local weather forecast is brought to you by Oakley, the official goggle, eyewear, and helmet sponsor of Vail Resorts. So that's a look at your local weather forecast. We'll be back with more Good Morning Vail coming up.
This resort report is brought to you by Good Morning Vail. Follow us on Facebook for live interviews and mountain reports.
I'm good. Hey everyone, welcome to First Chair, first look at Lion's Head. I'm here at the Eagle Bond Gondola. They just informed me the employee staff chairs don't start running until 7:30, so I'm going to wait until I start to see some of these chairlifts and the gondolas get loaded up, and then I'm going to head up on the hill. The conditions are amazing today. The grooming looks great. So I've just got a ton of info to tell you about. The Vail conditions are 9 inches to report in the last 24 hours. And it has 51% of the whole mountain open, 133 trails open out of 135, 17 lifts open, and we have a 47-inch base, and it's officially a powder day on a Sunday here in Vail. I'm really excited to get up there for First Chair and check out some of it and hopefully get some fresh tracks. And it's as well 125% of the average snowpack for the season. And if we can just touch on Beaver Creek's condition, Currently, I know I'm not standing there, but it's amazing. It's 46 out of 150 trails open, 8 out of 24 lifts running. It's a 36-inch base. They also had about 9 inches in the last 24 hours, and it's 141% of the average on the snowpack for this season there. There is a winter storm advisory here in the mountains for the rest of the day until about 5 p.m. So we are expecting a little more snow. We did have the clouds finally break, and we can kind of see the sun starting to come up here in the Vail area. Again, it's just an incredible day out here. I'm really excited to be on first chair and can't wait to get up the hill in just a little bit on my snowboard and make a few turns. Just coming up in just a few minutes, Gary's in Lion's Head, and he will be bringing us a lot more, just a lot more from his perspective. Gary, what do you have in Lion's Head?
Thanks, Chris, and happy Powder Day to everyone out there and the whole crew working today. Those are great conditions in Beaver Creek and Vail, but let's take a look at Breckenridge. Breckenridge got an additional 5 inches overnight, bringing the 24-hour total up to 15 inches and the 48-hour total up to 28 inches. So just perfect skiing conditions up there, bringing that base total to 48 inches. And there's 971 skiable acres open, 33% of the terrain, and that's giving us 62 of the 187 trails, and 14 lifts open. Taking a look at Keystone, they also got 5 inches last night, bringing their 24-hour total up to 11 inches, and that gets their base to 41 inches. Total 1,517 acres open, 48% of the mountain, 71 out of 128 trails, and 20 lifts. So just a beautiful powder day. As you say, powder days are special. Friends need not apply if you cannot ski. So enjoy your day out there. We've got the whole crew here for 2 hours, so stick around. It's just a beautiful day here. I actually see the moon, so it's not completely cloudy. Have a great day. Be safe. A lot more Good Morning Vail coming your way.
Good Morning Vail is brought to you in part by Helly Hansen, outfitters of Vail Resorts professionals. Visit them in Lion's Head to get outfitted for your day on the mountain.
When the mountain tests you, trust is all you have. And trust will set you free.
Do something great for you at Simply Massage. Get any 60-minute session for $89. Buy 5 sessions and get 1 free. With 4 mountain locations, relaxation is just a step away.
Only the best. Lion's Head Jewelry Fossil and Mineral Gallery, voted top 50 designer jewelry retailer in the country by JCK in 2009, featuring the largest collection of fine, designer, traditional, and contemporary jewelry. Lion's Head Jewelers, the most unique collection of decorative art in the Vail Valley. Lion's Head Jewelers, museum-quality collection of fossils, minerals, and meteorites dated 40 to 500 million years old. Lion's Head Jewelers, located in Lion's Head on the corner of the ice skating rink.
See you around, little man.
Yeah, you'll see me.
Well, if you're a techno-futurist like myself, you're going to love the suite of features I'm going to run you through on this gorgeous GMC Sierra AT4 truck today. So first, I want to start with the Multi-Pro tailgate. Now, with just an easy 2 clicks of this key remote, we can bring down the Multi-Pro tailgate. And hey, say you're just taking a little lunch break. You want to come adjust the bindings on your gorgeous snowboard here. So we're going to lift the Multi-Pro tailgate back up. Just an easy click of the top button gives you access to a perfectly heighted workstation. You can just set the snowboard right up there, and I'm sliding the snowboard around on this bed, but it's got a Carbon Pro bed, so it's totally scratch-free, really easy to adjust your bindings from here. This happens to be a split board, so say at lunch I wanted to change my snowboard out and maybe get into split board mode, well, it's right there for me. Very, very easy. And now my favorite feature of this multi-pro tailgate, I'm just going to slide the snowboard back in. We're going to lift this up, and with just 2 clicks of a button, look at that. It's a seat for lunch, and then we can lower this step here. Really easy to get in the truck if you've got anything in the backside of the bed. This multi-pro tailgate is truly the most futuristic thing I have ever seen in a truck, and knowing that it is so durable with the carbon bed, it is so easy to work on your snowboard. Just have a seat when it's time to get some lunch so you're not kind of crammed inside the car, and wait until we get to our next segment, ladies and gentlemen. It is going to be amazing. I'm literally going to blow your minds with some great cool tunes. That's just the lead-in though. So this multi-pro tailgate easily then comes right back up, and you are off to get ready to go back on the hill. Thanks to this GMC Sierra AT4 truck. Thanks to GMC for sponsoring this segment, the exclusive partner of Vail Resorts. I've got plenty more with this GMC coming up later, but first let's take a look at that local weather.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Boost Oxygen. Don't let altitude ruin your Rocky Mountain experience. Help is here.
How about the features on that GMC? I know Eric is totally geeking out over in Lion's Head over that truck, but we're looking at I-70 right now, and with the snow that we've got and the temperatures dropping, really a truck like that is so great for this kind of weather. It is, you know, you really want to make sure that when you're driving, especially in the mountains, that you've got a really great vehicle, and especially as we see, like I mentioned, those temperatures continue to drop and the roads get a little more icy. We're going to talk to Chris in a little bit about the road conditions, but let's talk weather here. Like I said, the temperatures are dropping a little bit. Going to be nice and cool this morning, 5 degrees around the 8 a.m. hour, but warming up throughout the day, a high of 21. So it's one of those days where you're really going to want to wear a lot of layers just because it will be a little bit cooler this morning. You'll want to start off nice and toasty, and then you'll probably want to shed a jacket or two throughout the day, especially if you're out there shredding the gnar. You're probably going to get nice and warm. We do have a chance for some snow today and tonight. Little bit, it's 10%. So we might just see a few kind of sprinkles here and there, and the sun should be setting about 4:43 tonight, excuse me. And like I said, depending on where you're going, maybe you're headed back down to the Front Range if you are a weekend warrior. It's going to be a little bit warmer down in Denver, about 34 degrees. And then here in the Vail Valley, if you're sticking around, going to be 25 in Vail, 27 in Avon, and also 27 in Eagle. Pretty minimal cloud cover for the most part, but it will be a bit of a grayer couple days here. And then we will see throughout the next week or so, the sun start to peek its head out, and the temperatures will continue to get a little cooler Monday, Tuesday, and then warm up towards the end of the week. So like I said, we are now going to check in with Chris Armistead, who's got a look at the road conditions with our local road report.
This road report is brought to you by Good Morning Vail, now also on Colorado's K3 Channel 3 statewide.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Lion's Head in the Vail Village. I am bringing you our road report today. So mainly let's talk about I-70. I just drove over from our Avon production office, and the roads are pretty icy. My truck temp gauge was reading about 11 degrees, so when you're in the teens and the low temps, it's always going to be icy on the roads. And I didn't see any traffic backup. There were some mile marker notices saying that 3 miles ahead on the eastbound side of the highway, eastbound I-70, that there was a lane blocked by a vehicle. So hopefully shortly they should have that cleaned up. Just a little further down on I-70, eastbound and westbound, there are some westbound Copper Mountain to Vail Pass mile marker 195 to 190 chain and traction laws, and all required CMV vehicles are required to have that. Just be advised, you need snow tires. You want to use caution. You want to use slower driving speeds, always use caution on these roads during the icy times of the year. We've been in a 3-day snowstorm, so the road crews are great at cleaning that up, but sometimes, you know, after that, there's still a good sheet of ice underneath, so just be advised. Something to think about if you're a local driver or coming through the I-70 corridor. On Wednesday, December 18th, there is a closure from 9 a.m. to 12 noon from eastbound, westbound 70 at Downeyville to Beaverbrook. Mile markers 234 to 248. So on Wednesday, watch out. Either get on the road before 9 a.m. or well after 12 noon. Coming up, we have a little more of the studio show with, I'm sorry, not the studio show, Eric with the GMC Sierra AT4, and I will be coming up on the first chair once I get on the gondola.
When you're here in Colorado, you are at altitude and maybe feeling these signs of altitude sickness. You may feel better by giving yourself a boost. Be prepared for those negative effects of altitude with lightweight and portable bottles of Boost Oxygen. Available in 3 sizes. Even choose from our aromatherapy options. It's easy to have with you anywhere, even at the summit. We're available at retailers, hotels, and resorts, including these. Post up and tag us. We'll share your adventures. Enjoy your time in the Rocky Mountain region. Give yourself a boost.
Our world is constantly changing, but the joys of winter are eternal. This fall, celebrate the official kickoff to winter with Warren Miller's 70th anniversary film, Timeless, presented by Volkswagen. Explore British Columbia, Colorado, France, Austria, Switzerland, and more, alongside legendary ski icons like Glenn Flake. It's not just a movie, it's an experience 70 years in the making. Find a show near you at warrenmiller.com.
Let us put you in the spirits. Avon Liquor.
Hey guys, I'm looking for some amazing craft beer.
We got it.
Hi, I'm looking for the best wine selection in the Vail Valley.
That's us.
I'm looking for great customer service and an awesome rewards program.
They got it.
So if you want great customer service, an amazing shopping experience, and we'll even hop in the truck and deliver your goods, then stick with the locals' favorite. Come on down to Avon Liquor.
Let us put you in the spirits.
Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park.
Elevate your adventure this winter at Winter on the Mountain at Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park in Glenwood Springs. It's a dazzling array of holiday lights and family activities. From thrill rides to cave tours to amazing views, it's the West Slope's most unique adventure. Only $37 for kids and $42 for adults. For unlimited rides, cave tours, and attractions. For hours and to learn more, go to glenwoodcaverns.com.
Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park. It's awesome!
Welcome to TV8 Vail's Entertainment Calendar, brought to you by Pendleton Whiskey.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. One of the defining qualities of our community are the numerous locally owned and operated businesses. We're spotlighting one today that's headquartered in Edwards. It's PSI Plumbing, and joining us is their owner, Jim Harper. Good morning, Jim.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm good, thanks. Well, tell us a little bit about PSI. How'd you guys get your start, and how long have you been in the Valley?
You know, I'm originally from Boston. Came to Colorado in '91. And we've been in the Valley since '97, and we've been in business since the year 2000, so about 18 and a half years now.
That's incredible. And I'm assuming you've grown quite a bit over that time.
Quite a bit, yeah. We now have about 36 people total, 28 technicians in the field. So yeah, it's been really good growth. It's been a great place to work and live. We're very happy here.
Tell me a little bit more about your technicians, because these aren't some folks who just walk in off the street and apply for a job. They require a lot of training.
You know, they do require a lot of training. So we try to hire very experienced people, and then what we'll do is we'll go out and we'll find young kids today that want to learn the trade, want to get hands dirty, and make a great living and have a lot of fun, right? Because what we do is a lot of fun. You're not bored. You're not stuck inside of a bank working somewhere or looking out a window. doing paperwork. You're out every day going from job to job, right? So we recruit a lot of young guys locally, and we train them from the ground up. We bring them in here into our training facility. We will teach them how to rebuild faucets. We teach them how to tear apart a hydronic boiler like this. And the advantage of that is really, they're going to make their mistakes in here, okay? And when they come to your home, they're already experienced, they've already worked on the equipment, and they've worked on it from our standpoint, how PSI wants to see it done, right? So we make sure that they're consistent with our standards for the homeowner.
So tell me a little bit about your territory. How far do you guys range in Eagle County?
So right now in Eagle County, we cover from Gypsum to East Vale, and then we also service some of Frisco and Silverthorne. We have a pretty good base in Copper Mountain. It's a pretty good size area.
So you're the guys we call if we're thinking about doing a remodel, but also if something goes wrong, especially in the middle of the night.
That's correct. Yeah, that's really where we have our strong point is we are in a service retrofit business. We'll come to your house 24/7, 365. When something goes wrong at 3 o'clock in the morning, we're typically the only people that answer, okay? A lot of people say they have 24/7, but when you make the call, we have a live technician that answers your phone call at 3 o'clock in the morning, and we send them out to your house. That's what we do.
So give me a little bit more idea of what you guys do, because it's more than just pipes and sinks.
Yep, so we do drain cleaning, which includes run and snake equipment, clearing blockages. We do maintenance jetting, which is where we use high pressure water to clean out a sewer line or a home's plumbing system. We do pipe thawing, we do pipe bursting, we do spray lining for commercial applications, we do septic pumping, we do hydrovac work. We have the only hydrovac unit in the valley. We do hydronics, we do radiant heat, snow melt, we do forced air, we do furnaces, air conditioning, right? We do a lot of water quality today. We specialize in doing water filtration, softening, carbon filtration, point of use RO systems, whole house RO systems. Really we run a gamut. We can do air quality in the home, which is a really, really big deal.
Jim, it's been great talking with you today. You guys are located in Edwards. Where else can people find you online?
PSIVale.com. Also, the number is all over the side of our trucks, 926-0500, and it says on every one of our trucks, we're here to provide the best possible service, period. And that's kind of our goal every day.
Thanks so much, Jim. Stay tuned. We've got more Good Morning Vail coming your way.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by GMC, the exclusive partner of Vail Resorts.
It is a beautiful morning in Lion's Head today, and it's going to be an amazing day on snow on both Vail and Beaver Creek. However, things are going to be a little bit chilly to start the day off. This is certainly a day for nice insulated jackets, maybe merino wool base layers, and big comfy mittens to start the day off. By the time we get to about midday, though, things should be looking fairly comfortable for skiing and snowboarding. Now, starting the day off at 5 degrees at the base of Vail. The clouds have cleared off from the storm system that was bringing us all our fresh powder. So that means any insulation that provided seeped up into the atmosphere and really cooled things off this morning. However, a high of 21 degrees today is much more our typical December average. Now, looking at the overnight lows, a low of 0 degrees this evening. Very chilly, potentially as low as 5 degrees below zero into the early morning hours of Monday. So stay warm this evening. If you've got little small dogs, make sure they've got little booties on so their paws don't freeze out there in the cold. Panning our view out, looking at the I-70 corridor for your travels down to Denver, maybe in a GMC Sierra AT4 like I'm standing next to here today. We're looking at about 34 degrees in Denver, 25 degrees in Vail, and 27 in Beaver Creek and Eagle. So fairly consistent temperatures in the Colorado mountains right now. Now, looking ahead to the next 5 days, expect temperatures to slowly increase throughout the week. And thanks to GMC for sponsoring this weather, the exclusive partner of Vail Resorts. Now we're going to check in with Molly in the studio with our UV forecast.
This UV forecast is brought to you by Supergoop, the official sunscreen of Vail Resorts.
Yeah, so like Eric just said, it is going to be mostly cloudy today, although we are going to see some sun coming up in the next couple days. But even though it is cloudy, that is not a time to say, you know what, maybe I don't need sunscreen today, because regardless of that cloud cover, being up in the mountains, being at a higher altitude, being in the snow where the sun reflects off of the snow, you still need coverage. So as you can see, the UV index is a little bit lower today. It's only about a 2. But that still means that you need sunscreen and you need protective eyewear. So make sure that whatever goggle you have on, maybe it's an Oakley, is really protecting your eyes, and make sure that you're wearing at least an SPF 30. I know that maybe sounds crazy because it is pretty cloudy today, but it's one of those things where even the little bit of sun that is able to come through those clouds and hit the snow and reflect back onto you is going to affect your skin. And if there's anything that my mom has pounded into my brain for the years and years, it is that we need to protect our skin. You've only got one set of skin, so let's really try to protect it. That's a look at your local UV forecast for the day. Coming up, we've got plenty more Good Morning Vail fun coming your way.
The world's first 6-function multi-pro tailgate, available only on the next generation GMC Sierra.
Do something great for you at Simply Massage. Get any 60-minute session for $89. Buy 5 sessions and get 1 free. With 4 mountain locations, relaxation is just a step away.
Hi, I'm Dan Talene, owner of Carrots Jewelers, located on East Meadow Drive in Vail Village. I've been a custom jeweler in Vail for more than 38 years. At Carrots, our passion is designing exclusive custom jewelry that features one-of-a-kind designs. Stop in and visit Carrots, a working studio gallery of fine art jewelry. To learn more about our custom designs, call 970-476-4760 or visit our website, carrotsvail.com.
Vail's most talented architects, builders, and interior design firms are creating some of the most spectacular homes in America. And our cameras will take you inside these homes and introduce you to Vail's most respected real estate companies specializing in high-end properties. Watch the Vail Home Show each day right here on Vail's TV8 or online. And remember, you can catch this show on the web anytime at vailhomeshow.com.
What are you doing?
Just checking my State Farm app.
I have an app.
Can it pay bills and track claims? He doesn't have an app.
Kevin, bring in my app.
Mr. Gabriel, you don't have an app.
Sounds incredible.
The Book Report is brought to you by the Eagle Valley Library District. Read, learn, grow.
All right, team, so I'm going to let you in on one of the Vail Valley's best kept secrets, and that is the Eagle Valley Library District. They've got a couple locations, Gypsum, Eagle, and Avon, and these libraries are all so fantastic. Their librarians are so helpful, so knowledgeable, and frankly, they're just great places to hang out regardless of your age. It is so great for kids, families, and adults. And one of the coolest things about the newly renovated Eagle branch is their Spark Studio. Now, the Spark Studio is incredible. It is what they call a maker space, really reimagining the library as a space to create, learn, explore, and it's really all about kind of experiential learning and trial and error. So what can you do in this makerspace? There are virtual reality goggles, 3D printing, I mean, you name it, the Spark Studio has it. I mean, this is not your grandma's library. So I highly recommend you check out the Spark Studio over at the brand new branch of the Eagle Valley Library District in Eagle. Coming up, we're going to check in with Chris, who's on a little first chair adventure. Let's see what he's up to.
First Chair is brought to you by Sun and Ski Sports, your new mountain sports headquarters.
Hey everybody, I'm on the Eagle Bond Gondola in Lion's Head, and as you can see, I'm just starting to head up the hill and getting to the top of Eagle's Nest, which is just a great location to ever start your day if you're just about to get out for some skiing or snowboarding. And this is also a quick pan of the western slope over here of the front side of the Vail Mountain area. A lot of great aspen trees over here. They're not quite the safest spots right now to be in because it's still early season conditions, even though we've had a ton of great snowfall, but just a beautiful early morning shot of our mountain range over here as you look just a bit west of us. If you could imagine it, or if you've ever been up here, just around the corner, about 10 minutes down the road is Beaver Creek. And again, we are just having amazing conditions here for the entire weekend of the Snow Days Music Festival. Modest Mouse was on Friday. The Head and the Heart was last night. It's just been an incredible 3-day storm of snowfall, which we love up here. It's just reset the mountain, opened up more terrain, given us so much more playing out in the mountains and out where we enjoy to have fun during the winter season. I love snowboarding. I love skiing. I have 3 kids. I get them out skiing and snowboarding as much as possible, hopefully this afternoon. And it's just, again, an incredible place to play in the snow. I love it. I love being here, and this first chair experience is just incredible. I love bringing it to you. And coming up, we're going to have a quick look at the Vail Ski Patrol, who are the Red Jackets out on the mountain. As if you've ever been on the mountain, you've seen a lot of their staff. They do incredible work for us and just keep everyone safe on the mountain, keep the mountain itself safe. If there's ever any exposures, they put some sticks out. They just keep everyone safe. So let's take a look at what Vail Ski Patrol does for us.
Will I find my home? Will I find my home? My home in you, home in you.
Will I find my home? Will I find my home? My home in you, home in you.
Will I find my home? Will I find my home? My home in you, home in you. Will I find my home? Will I find my home? My home in you, home in you.
This weather report is brought to you by the outlets at Silverthorne. 3 villages, hundreds of brands, 1 great Rocky Mountain location.
Ooh, Peak 8 over in Breckenridge, looking so nice and snowy. That is a great place to get out and ski or ride if you are in the Summit County area. My gosh, Breckenridge just really kind of gets pummeled with snow on a very regular basis and can be a lot of fun if you haven't checked that mountain out yet. But let's do just a quick weather update, see what's in store for the next couple days. Tomorrow, already Monday, these weekends just fly by. Going to be nice and sunny, a high of 16, so a little cooler than it's been, and a low of -4. So you are going to want to make sure you're layering up, especially if you're out on the mountain. Tuesday and Wednesday, we're going to see the temperatures warm up a little bit. Tuesday, a high of 24 and sunny, mostly sunny on Wednesday as well, and the lows in the single digits, but not quite as cool as Monday. And then Thursday and Friday, we're going to see it warm up really nicely, 24 and 29, and mostly sunny. So that's a look at what's happening the next couple days. This is brought to you by the outlets at Silverthorne. Fantastic place to shop. If you need anything from gear to some nice going out to dinner clothes, they have got it all. Coming up, let's take a quick break and we'll be back with more Good Morning Vail.
We're for the fashion forward and budget minded. We've got the brands that set you apart, the style to make you stand out, the looks that let you shine. We're for the dreamers, the doers, and the savers. Outlets at Silverthorne. Elevate your savings. Save up to 70% off on over 50 of the best designer brands as you stroll through our 3 beautiful shopping villages.
When the mountain tests you, trust is all you have. And trust will set you free.
Our world is constantly changing, but the joys of winter are eternal. This fall, celebrate the official kickoff to winter with Warren Miller's 70th anniversary film, Timeless, presented by Volkswagen. Explore British Columbia, Colorado, France, Austria, Switzerland, and more, alongside legendary ski icons like Glenn Flake. It's not just a movie, it's an experience 70 years in the making. Find a show near you at warrenmiller.com.
Welcome back. We are in the heart of Lion's Head, just steps away from Gandhi 19. I'm here with my friend Matt. Matt, happy Powder Day.
Oh yeah, we've had a good couple of days for sure. It's,
Yeah.
Setting us up perfectly for the holidays coming up.
Absolutely. And we've had a ton of snow, just perfect skiing conditions. But if you've been watching, you've seen that weather forecast. Those temperatures are going to start dropping over the next week. Which brings us to Matt. Matt, something personal to me. I spend a lot of time on the mountain, and I do not like to be cold. So let's talk about keeping our feet warm.
Yeah, we've had, when we get these fresh snow, at least, ankle high or higher, your boots are down in the snow a lot during the day. And we've had a lot of complaints of wet boots, cold feet. And as you said, tonight and tomorrow, the temperatures are really going to drop. So that's going to be even more compounded. So we've got a few solutions that are going to help. One thing that a lot of people overlook is how important it is to have your boots dry. And they say, well, how do I do that? And you've got a couple options. A lot of rental shops, we have boot dryers installed on our rental racks that we keep boots dry for the customers. But for personal use, we've got this from Cetus. This little thing packs up super nice, really easy to pack. And this just folds out, goes down into the boot. And the cool thing with this one, it has a UV bulb in it, so it actually, the ultraviolet kills bacteria as well, but it also circulates warm air. And I've got it on right now, and you can barely hear the thing. It makes hardly any noise. If you look up in there, you can probably see the blue light from the ultraviolet. But this thing's a game changer for sure. It dries those things out a couple hours, you're good to go.
Yeah, and if you have wet feet, there is no way you are going to freeze. You are talking frostbite. And warm, like if you have those warm boots in the morning, that boot will retain that heat for a couple hours. So that's just a great start.
Yeah, and that's the one thing we see is a lot of people starting out in the morning with a wet boot. You're off the back, right out of the gates, So having those boots dry when you start out is going to make a big difference throughout the day.
Absolutely.
And the other thing that a lot of people overlook is socks. How important it is to have a nice pair of ski socks. This is one from LeBent. This is a bamboo merino blend. Super nice, lightweight, thin. A thinner sock is going to actually be better for moisture control because it's going to wick the moisture away from your foot faster. And a lot of people have these thick socks that just acts like a sponge and keeps that water around your foot. Get that cold air around it, makes your foot even colder.
Yeah, absolutely. So if you have that thick sock, then your foot might start sweating. And again, anything wet is just going to be cold. So I personally wear the thinnest socks I can find.
Exactly, and that's what you should do for a better fit as well. Lastly, the boot heater. Basically, this is an aftermarket heater that we install into either a stock insole or a custom insole. This one basically it comes with these elements. These super thin, they don't really affect the fit of the boot at all. They go up in the toe area. Then you've got a battery that hooks onto your power strap. And plug those things in and you're good to go.
I tell you what, 3 years ago, that's the first thing I bought, and it has made such a huge difference. It's just the comfort level of having those warm feet throughout the day. It just makes all the difference in the world.
Yeah, and especially for, instructors, patrollers, people that are out there all day, no matter what, it really makes a difference.
I'm buying into this. So that's great. This is keep your feet warm. It's going to be cold. We have everything here at Double Diamond: clothes, skis, boots, rentals. They'll demo the skis and let you apply that to your purchase. But stick around, because coming up, Molly's going to give us a weather and give you kind of what the weather is at the specific resorts as well. So we'll be here for another hour and a half.
Ready to hit the slopes? Buying or renting the right gear can make or break your trip. Luckily, Outdoor Divas, the nation's first women-specific ski shop, is your expert in women's ski equipment. Our specialized staff has been making women and vacations happy since 2002 with comfortable fit solutions for every shape and size. Swing by our friendly ski boutique and let us outfit your vacation with the best gear, geared just for you.
Adventure Park.
Elevate your adventure this winter at Winter on the Mountain at Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park in Glenwood Springs. It's a dazzling array of holiday lights and family activities. From thrill rides to cave tours to amazing views, it's the West Slope's most unique adventure. Only $37 for kids and $42 for adults. For unlimited rides, cave tours, and attractions. For hours and to learn more, go to GlenwoodCaverns.com.
Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park. It's awesome!
See you around, little man.
Yeah, you'll see me.
Your skin has different needs at night. That's why there's Gold Bond Overnight Lotion. Works while you sleep, penetrating 10 layers deep as hyaluronic acid locks in moisture. Wake up to rejuvenated looking skin. Gold Bond Overnight Lotion.
This weather and mountain report is brought to you by Beaver Creek Resort.
Look at all that snow. You are looking at Pepe's Face in Vail, which is really the big run that you can see when you are looking up from Gondola 1, or maybe you're hanging out at Los Amigos having a margarita or a taco. You can see people coming down on Pepe's Face. And sometimes, because it's a pretty steep run, you might catch one or two people kind of coming down on their backsides, which can be sort of entertaining. But let's take a look at the weather. 5 degrees as we approach that 8 o'clock hour, a little bit cooler than the last couple days, but things should be warming up nicely into the low 20s. So make sure you've got plenty of layers on today. You can start off with a couple, nice and cozy, and then shed as you get out there and ski some of that pow. 10% is chance for snow today, mostly cloudy. And then same goes for tonight, about 10% chance for some snow, and the sun should be setting about 4:43 p.m. Here's what's happening depending where you want to go skiing, whether you're hanging out here in Vail, 12 degrees, mid-mountain is the high today. Cloudy with a little bit of light snow potentially over in Beaver Creek, cloudy with some light snow as well, about 13 degrees, really similar to Vail. Then if you want to hop over the pass and do some skiing or riding over in Summit County, Breckenridge is a little bit cooler and always a little bit windier because they are at a high altitude. And then Keystone is the warmest of all of the resorts today, and also cloudy with a little bit of snow. So that's a look at what's happening around all of the resorts. I hope you're able to get out and play in all of this good snow today. But let's check in with Chris, who is on the mountain right now. Let's see what he's up to.
First Chair is brought to you by Good Morning Vail. Follow us on Facebook for live interviews and mountain reports.
Welcome back to the top of Eagle's Nest. I just got off the Eagle Bond gondola, and as you can see behind me, the mountain ranges are just peeking through the clouds. It's actually amazing. We are now having some cloud cover sort of break through, and allow us to see some of these mountain ranges. The last few days have been such a heavy snowstorm up here. It's, you know, kind of not so often that we see the clouds break when we have such a big snowstorm. As you can also see behind me, a couple of locals are just getting their skins off the bottom of their skis. They skinned up from the base and didn't even wait for a first chair. They got up here and earned their turns, as it's sort of set up here. So great way to start your day, skin up the mountain and get those muscles firing before you even take a first lap. So these guys are all ready to go. They're about to hit a lap right now. I'm just really excited to take a few turns in just a little bit. I can't wait to show you guys the great conditions Vail has. Just doing a quick turn around here, and you can kind of see behind me, these are some of the great Lion's Head runs that you can begin at from the top of the Eagle's Nest. And just off to my left over here, your right, it would be the Eagle's Nest area. Great dining up here. Adventure Ridge is just on the other side of us. Also just a great place for kids to have some on-mountain activities when it's all fired up. I don't know if all of the activities are going just yet, but when it's all going, they have a great tubing hill at Adventure Ridge. They have a great mini snowmobile area for younger kids to try out snowmobiles for the first time. Just a ton of great adventures up here. And coming up, we have more with Eric, and he is going to give us the resort report and as well show us a little bit more about that amazing 2020 GMC Sierra AT4 that GMC has allowed us to borrow as the exclusive partner of Vail Resorts.
This resort report is brought to you by Good Morning Vail, now also on Colorado's K3 Channel 3 statewide.
Well, just like the innovations in this 2020 GMC Sierra AT4, Vail Resorts is always innovating and adding additional improvements to their resorts. And I want to talk about the incredible expansion that's going to occur at Beaver Creek Mountain starting next year. They're opening a really unique beginner and intermediate bowl in the McCoy Park area of Beaver Creek. It's in an idyllic setting, kind of on the backside of the Strawberry Park Larkspur area of Beaver Creek, and they're going to add 2 different chairlifts, including a high-speed quad. And if you want to learn how to ride big open bowl powder, this is going to be the perfect place to do it. And it's going to feel really private and kind of set aside from the regular chairlifts on Beaver Creek Mountain. I am so excited to see this improvement get kicked off, and it's just happening over the course of this next summer. So by next winter, you're going to have a brand new bowl at Beaver Creek. I think they want to get to the size of Vail. They just keep adding new terrain. It's so incredible. But that's not the only exciting announcement. Molly has got some more information on additional improvements going on with Vail Resorts.
Eric's not lying. There are so many exciting things happening at Vail Resorts, really all the time, let's be honest. But this year, Vail Resorts has added 17 mountains to its list of places that people with the Epic Pass can go and take advantage of. And this is so cool because what's great is it's enhancing access for people in large metropolitan areas like Chicago, like Philadelphia, like New York City, Detroit, Minneapolis. With adding all of these resorts, it's so huge, and it means that people really all over the place, even if you don't live in the mountains, will be able to have access. So some of these new mountains, you've got Hunter Mountain in New York, Attitash Mountain, Wildcat Mountain in New Hampshire, a bunch in Pennsylvania, 4 new ones in Ohio, some in Missouri and Indiana. It is really, really cool. And in addition to this, in addition to enhancing access, they're also working to really improve the customer experience through the Epic Mix app, which in my opinion has been great the last couple of years that I've been using it, but they're going to make it even more seamless with improvements to the mobile side of things. So really going to retain key features, of course, like vertical feet tracking, photo sharing, and transparent lift wait times, which is great, but also just really adding some new functionality and improved user experience. So if you don't use that Epic Mix app already, you should absolutely do it. It is so great for using on the mountain. So let's check in with Gary, though, now, because he's got the scoop on all of the capital improvements happening in Summit County.
It's not just in Vail and Beaver Creek, it's happening everywhere at Vail Resorts. So I don't know about you, but I like to spend my day on the mountain. How do you spend more time on the mountain? You get more high-speed chairlifts. Do you feel the need for speed? So at Breckenridge on Peak 7, they are replacing a chairlift. They're going to a 4-person high-speed chair. It's going to give you easier access to those north side ski runs. everything is planning to happen. It has been approved at Breckenridge. They are planning on doing that after the close of the season, so that will be open for you to get more runs in the 2021 season. And Keystone, not to be left, pending approval, they are looking for a new 6-person high-speed chair at the base. It's replacing the 4-person Peru with a 6-person increase. It's going to increase the flow out of that base. So just everything happened across Vail Resorts. Very exciting stuff. So everything's going really good. So stick around because Molly's going to come up with some weather. And it looks pretty good. There's actually more sun out than we were expecting. So stick around.
For over 60 years, Warren Miller has captured the spirit of the mountains and the culture of snow sports. Tune into TV8 Daily at 3 p.m. and 7:30 p.m. for timeless Warren Miller films presented by Sun and Ski Sports, your new mountain sports headquarters.
Vail's most talented architects, builders, and interior design firms are creating some of the most spectacular homes in America. And our cameras will take you inside these homes and introduce you to Vail's most respected real estate companies specializing in high-end properties. Watch the Vail Home Show each day right here on Vail's TV8 or online. And remember, you can catch this show on the web anytime at vailhomeshow.com.
Let us put you in the spirits. Avon Liquor.
Hey guys, I'm looking for some amazing craft beer.
We got it. Hi, I'm looking for the best wine selection in the Vail Valley.
That's us. I'm looking for great customer service and an awesome rewards program.
They got it.
So if you want great customer service, an amazing shopping experience, and we'll even hop in the truck and deliver your goods, then stick with the locals' favorite. Come on down to Avon Liquor.
Let us put you in the spirits.
As the region's most preferred orthopedic practice, we specialize in keeping you active and getting you back to the things you love. The physicians at Vail Summit Orthopedics will take care of all your orthopedic needs from head to toe.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by GMC, the exclusive partner of Vail Resorts.
Well, we've had some great snow over the course of the past 3 to 4 days, but it has been a little bit cloudy, but not today. Today, you are going to get to bask in the sunshine and the gorgeous blue skies that Colorado is famous for. However, watch out. It is going to be a little chilly to start the day off. Maybe it's a day for sleeping in ever so slightly, kind of letting those legs pick up a little bit of energy after the amazing powder from this past weekend, or maybe a late night at the Head and the Hearts concert last evening. Let's take a look at that local forecast for your Sunday. Things starting off around 5 degrees today at the base of Vail Village, so even cooler if you're trying to get those first chair laps mid-Vail area. Now, however, temperatures will increase to a high of 21 degrees today, just about a 10% chance of precipitation, so I wouldn't expect any snowfall to occur today. It is going to be a gorgeous bluebird Colorado day. And moving on into the evening, temperatures will be declining to around 0 degrees and expect a low of 5 degrees below zero approaching early Monday morning hours. Now, panning our view out, if you are traveling down along the I-70 corridor back home to Denver, temperatures there right about 35 degrees today, 34 degrees. We're looking at 25 degrees in Vail and 27 degrees in Eagle and Avon area. I-70 will have snow-packed roads, so drive a little bit slower than usual on your way back home to Denver. Now we got a full other hour of Good Morning Vail coming up after this.
Get up, get ready to start your day. The mountains are calling you out to play. Come on, we'll make you feel right at home. Good morning, Vail. See what lies in store for you. There's so many things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your
Good morning and happy Sunday. I am Molly Dewey. Welcome to the second hour of today's Good Morning Vail show. We've got all the hosts hanging out with us today. I'll be here in the studio. We've got Gary Butts and Eric Sundblad over in Lion's Head. We've got Chris Armistead on first chair. It is going to be such a fun second hour of the show if you didn't already catch the first. Some things that are going on around the Vail Valley today. Today, this afternoon actually, at 2 p.m. is your last chance to see the Nutcracker at the Villar Performing Arts Center in Beaver Creek. If you haven't done this already, I highly recommend it. It is just a tried and true Christmas tradition. And really, if you weren't in the Nutcracker at some point in your life, you probably knew someone who was. I know Chris Armistead's goddaughter and both of his twin nieces are playing mice and reindeer in the show right now. He said he went last night and really enjoyed it. It's just so much fun for the whole family. Tickets are $38, and like I said, it's at the Villar Performing Arts Center. So if you want to go see that, your last chance is this afternoon at 2 p.m. Also happening in Vail today at Golden Peak is the Pro Ski Tour. This is such a big deal. Olympians, World Cup and NCAA racers are all here competing head-to-head in dual alpine format. So that starts this morning. The first race is at 10:30 a.m. The Peppy Graham's Hammer Cup round of 32, which you can actually see live here on TV8. At 12 p.m. we've got the Pro Racer Introduction Top 16. 12:30 p.m. another dual super slalom, and then immediately after the race will be the award for the top 4 finishers, and that's all happening over at Golden Peak in Vail today. So like I said, if you want to watch from home, we'll be live streaming that here, and you can also watch the earlier rounds on Flow Sports. So coming up, let's check in with Chris, I believe. We'll see what he's up to over on First Chair.
Hey everyone, I'm still up here at Eagle's Nest, and I just moved over to the Adventure Ridge side of things. I kind of briefly touched on this side of the Eagle's Nest area, and as you can see behind me, they've got the snow blowers going. They've got mostly all of this stuff almost ready to go. I know it's not officially open yet, but this is the beginner area of Eagle's Nest. So the chair that's rolling slowly behind me, that is a beginner chair. All of your beginner instruction happens over here. You can't really see it because it's all powder filled right behind me, but this is kind of where the magic carpet is. So if you have younger kids or even adults who are first time skiers or snowboarders, this is a great spot where ski and snowboard instruction begins, and they would bring you over here to get you acclimated to the mountain and teach you all the basics and all the fundamentals. I've got my board here ready behind me. The Gore Range is beautiful as the sun rises over it behind me. It's just an amazing 14,000 foot peak. If you're into 14ers, it's a great peak to get out there and to try an adventure and climb up one of the first 14ers. Let's talk a little bit about this being the last day of Vail Snow Days. So it's been a 4-day festival weekend if you're a music lover. It started on Thursday. The headliners were Modest Mouse on Friday, and The Head and the Heart, another great band, last night in the Vail area at Ford Park. Amazing free shows. If you've never been here for Snow Days and you missed it this time of year, that's kind of unfortunate for you because we had great skiing and snowboarding conditions, but also just amazing music lineups every time they kick off the Snow Days Festival to celebrate our full winter season. Just put it on your calendar for next year if you missed this year. We also have a tree lighting ceremony, and the holidays are just starting to kick off and be celebrated here in the Vail area. So today at 5 p.m. there is a Christmas tree lighting right at the edge of the bridge, the covered bridge in Vail. So if you are familiar with the Vail area, the Vail parking structure is free after 3 o'clock. Come down if you're a local or out of town friend of ours. Come see the Vail tree lighting at 5 p.m. And also you might see our friend Santa Claus and maybe one of his elves. Usually we tend to see Santa and his elves. Coming up, we have more with Eric, and he will be telling us more about that beautiful GMC Sierra 2020 AT4.
available only on the next generation GMC Sierra.
We're for the fashion forward and budget minded. We've got the brands that set you apart, the style to make you stand out, the looks that let you shine. We're for the dreamers, the doers, and the savers. Outlets at Silverthorne. Elevate your savings. Save up to 70% off on over 50 of the best designer brands as you stroll through our 3 beautiful shopping villages.
Our world is constantly changing, but the joys of winter are eternal. This fall, celebrate the official kickoff to winter with Warren Miller's 70th anniversary film, Timeless, presented by Volkswagen. Explore British Columbia, Colorado, France, Austria, Switzerland, and more, alongside legendary ski icons like Glenn Flake. It's not just a movie, it's an experience 70 years in the making. Find a show near you at warrenmiller.com.
Nest Furnishings and Consignment, located in the heart of the Vail Valley. Nest offers a variety of beautiful, affordably priced home furnishings, art, and accessories for your mountain home. Henredon, Restoration Hardware, Ralph Lauren, just to name a few brands available at Nest. Decorate your mountain home at Nest Furnishings and Consignment. Consignment redefined.
See you around, little man.
Yeah, you'll see me.
Here at PSI, we've been serving the Valley's plumbing, heating, and drain cleaning needs for over 18 years. We are expert technicians with the knowledge and training to provide prompt and professional maintenance and repair. Our fleet of vehicles are equipped with the most advanced technology and tools available today. PSI is committed to providing the best possible service and guarantee our work. Call us anytime, day or night. PSI is here for you 24/7, 365. We look forward to hearing from you.
At Christie Sports, we've got your back. With expert teams in more than 40 locations, we've got the right knowledge and rental gear for your skiing and boarding adventures. Reserve your gear online now. Christie Sports. We'll see you out there.
This weather report is brought to you by Christie Sports Ski and Snowboard Shops. We'll see you out there.
I could not describe a more idyllic setting than here at the base of Vail in Lion's Head. There's a little Gorg River running behind me. However, as beautiful as it is also chilly to start the day off. We don't have any persistent cloud cover today. That means there's no insulation, so any heat that was insulated by the clouds and the storm has now dissipated into the atmosphere. And as you're seeing here, things are starting off chilly this morning. 5 degrees to start things off at the base of Vail. However, the sun will heat things up, and by noon we're expecting temperatures to be as high as 21 degrees. No significant chance of precipitation today. As we approach the evening hours, though, temperatures will continue to decline to as low as 0 and as low as 5 degrees below 0 early Monday morning. Now, however, if you are on one of our favorite I-70 corridor resorts, here's a look at your mid-mountain temperatures. Very similar for Vail and Beaver Creek, 12 and 13 degrees, 9 degrees in Breckenridge. They're the highest elevation of these 4 resorts. That's why they're always a little bit cooler than us here in Vail. And 16 degrees in Keystone. They're the lowest elevation resort. That's why they're always a little bit warmer than us here in Vail. Now, looking ahead to the next 5 days, watch out tomorrow morning. 5 degrees below 0. It's going to be very chilly to start things off early tomorrow morning. However, throughout the course of the week, expect temperatures to slowly increase. Wednesday and Thursday are going to be very comfortable, back to the mid-30s. Thanks to Christie Sports for sponsoring this weather. We're going to check in with Chris now with a first chair report. Let's see how great that snow is.
First Chair is brought to you by Vail Summit Orthopedics and Neurosurgery, keeping you active.
Thank you to VSO for being our sponsor, and I'm just taking a look at Game Creek Bowl back here. It's actually a trail just at the top of Eagle's Nest called Game Creek Trail. As you can see the sign here behind me. This area is actually roped off currently and still closed, So just be advised, I just wanted to show you kind of what this amazing back bowl looks like. Let's kind of get a quick shot if I can do that for you. It's incredible. You can still access Game Creek Bowl from Midvale, and you get on the Wildwoods Express, which is Chair 3. That is now giving you access to this amazing open bowl, one of the best bowls in the whole Vale area, Game Creek Bowl. Again, Game Trail, it is a green, but it is not open right now, so just be advised that it is not currently running, and it's just although it's not running, Game Creek Bowl is a great open run. You can always go down, accessible by Midvale. We have some Christie sports gear, I believe, coming up in the studio with Molly, and let's just talk about some of that. They have some of the best gear in town. They have some of the best boot fitters in town, so if you're ever in need, either go on their website, you can get some great deals, some discounts by ordering online, or just check out their stores. And we have more to talk about coming up at Good Morning Vale.
Lion's Head Jewelers. A mainstay of Lion's Head Village for more than a decade, our 4,000 square foot gallery is home to the largest selection of one-of-a-kind designer jewelry in the Vale Valley. Come see our breathtaking array of museum-quality fossils, meteorites, and collectible minerals. Explore Lion's Head Jewelers. Spend an afternoon with us. You'll come in as a customer and leave as a friend.
Let us put you in the spirits. Avon Liquor.
Hey guys, I'm looking for some amazing craft beer.
We got it.
Hi, I'm looking for the best wine selection in the Vale Valley.
That's us.
I'm looking for great customer service and an awesome rewards program.
They got it.
So if you want great customer service, an amazing shopping experience, and we'll even hop in the truck and deliver your goods, then stick with the locals' favorite. Come on down to Avon Liquor.
Let us put you in the spirits.
Our promise to you, it's simple. When you buy your boots and have them fit at any Christie Sports, we'll guarantee the comfort and performance. Sit down with one of our expert boot fitters today. Christie Sports. We'll see you out there.
When you're here in Colorado, you are at altitude and maybe feeling these signs of altitude sickness. You may feel better by giving yourself a boost. Be prepared for those negative effects of altitude with lightweight and portable bottles of Boost Oxygen. Available in 3 sizes. Even choose from our aromatherapy options. It's easy to have with you anywhere, even at the summit. We're available at retailers, hotels, and resorts, including these. Post up and tag us. We'll share your adventures. Enjoy your time in the Rocky Mountain region. Give yourself a boost.
Do something great for you at Simply Massage. Get any 60-minute session for $89. Buy 5 sessions and get 1 free. With 4 mountain locations, relaxation is just a step away.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the studio. I'm joined by my friend Andy Dunlap from Christie Sports. Andy, how are you?
How are you doing, Molly? I'm excellent.
So good. What's with your hat? Tell me about this.
Some poor little fellow left this in the shop the other day, and I figured this was probably the best way to get it back to him is to wear it on TV8. It's festive.
It's so festive.
'Tis the season.
So if you're out there and this is your hat, go find Andy over at Christie Sports and he'll give it right back to you, right? Although you maybe are getting a little attached
I do
to
kind of like it. I'm kind of attached.
All right, well, so Andy is here to tell us all about the amazing stuff they have over at Christie Sports. They've got an amazing rental and demo program. They sell great skis. They do boot fitting, all of it. And you're going to tell us everything.
Yeah, excellent.
What have you brought for us today?
So I brought powder skis. It's been, have you been outside recently? It's been snowing.
Yes. I was out in Vale yesterday. It was so
good. Fun. I skied my entire split shift yesterday.
Oh, it was so good.
But because of all this new snow, I brought in a couple powder skis.
Cool.
Everything is just so light now. It's so fun. We demo everything in the shop too, so if you want to get out on one of these nice powder skis, you can come demo it from us, and we'll knock up to 2 days of your demo cost off of a new ski when you decide to buy it.
So it's a great deal, and you get to do the whole kind of try before you buy thing, which
exactly.
is so nice.
Exactly. There's no buyer's remorse.
Yes, exactly.
And we also, if you zoom in on these price tags, we have MSRP at $900 here. We're selling the ski at $750. So we're already have stuff on sale, so that's a big plus too.
Yes,
so
really nice, because you know what? This is not an inexpensive sport, and so you got to get the deals where you can find them, for sure. Yeah. So okay, we've got, let's see, head, here?
No, this is the Atomic Bench Rattler 120. Super light. You have the boat tip on it, so it's just really surfy and playful. And you get Crispin Chetler's artwork on it, which is also really cool.
Oh, I love that. And this is a cool color too.
Yeah, so this is K2's new Mindbender. This is a brand new ski this year. This is the carbon version. I think they only make this one in carbon, actually.
Okay.
But it's, again, super light, super playful, great in soft snow, which is what we have tons of right now.
I love it. I might have to come in and demo this myself.
We have them.
Yeah. So what else have you got going on at Christie Sports?
So we have a really good rental program. We just got our demo fleet mounted up for our rental program, so it's we're charging $65 a day for that. We've got some great skis in that program also if you're not looking to buy a ski right now and you're just looking to go out and have some fun.
Yeah.
But we've got skis for everyone, kids to experts.
Cool.
For rentals.
Yeah, and then you also do some custom boot fitting.
We also do custom boot fitting. We have great boot fitters in our store. We just come by and see us and we'll get you in the proper boot. We do offer a boot fit guarantee, so we guarantee the boot to fit for up to a year, or we'll buy the boot back, so it takes away like all the doubt.
Totally. I can personally attest to the awesomeness of that program. My husband got new boots fitted by you guys last year, and he loves them. They feel really good. And it really changed the way he's been skiing, because he was skiing in the same boot for 10 years. You get comfortable, and you're like, oh, this works. Why would I change it up? But then he was like, oh my God, because nowadays boots are so much lighter too.
Yes, everything is so much lighter. Everything is moldable now. We can do things today that we couldn't do 10, even 5 years ago.
Yeah.
So if you're worried about your boots, come see us. We'll make it right for you.
And if people want to come see you, you got a couple locations.
We do. So I work at there's Christie Sports in Avon at 182 Avon Road.
That's where you can come get your hat.
Exactly, 182 Avon Road. There's also one in Beaver Creek. It's in the Beaver Creek Lodge right at the when you get off the bus, right before you cross the covered bridge to your left. We have another one in Vail, at the top of Bridge Street.
Yes.
Right beside the fountain.
So such a good location.
Right on the way to Gondola 1.
Perfect.
And then we also have one in Westvale.
Yes.
Which we have a lot of sale items there too, so you should go see those guys.
Get on that. All right, well, thanks so much, Andy. Always good to have you on the show.
Excellent.
All right, coming up, we're going to check in with Gary on that local weather forecast, so don't go away.
This weather report is brought to you by the Eagle County Regional Airport. Get flight information at flyvail.com.
All right, we have a live look at the Eagle County Airport. You can tell the sun's starting to come out. It's brightening up. A mix of sun and clouds so far this morning, so it's starting out a beautiful day. A big shout out to my pals Margie and Jerry Young down in Florida. They felt the need to text me how hot it was down there. You guys may have the sun, but we got the snow. But let's take a look at the weather for today. Starting out fairly cool, but those temperatures will slightly warm up, not as warm as the last couple days, mostly cloudy skies. That high temperature today is going to reach around 21, but the winds are going to be quite a bit less than we've seen the last couple days, so fairly good day to check out that powder. Looking ahead tonight, that sun's going to set around 4:43 p.m., so still getting earlier. The low tonight, a crisp 0 degrees, but light and variable winds. Taking a look at the I-70 corridor, if you're traveling to or from Vail today, the mostly cloudy skies across the entire corridor. Temperatures only reaching 12 in Vail, 34 in Denver, 25 in Vail, and 27 in both Eagle Creek and Avon. Looking at that 5-day forecast. Mostly sunny skies the next 5 days, but the temperatures are going to be quite cooler with the high on Monday of 16, that low dropping down to a -4. Then Tuesday and Wednesday sunny, mostly sunny skies, highs of 24 and 38. Then Thursday and Friday, mostly sunny skies, some clouds mixed in there. Those highs reaching 24 and 29 respectively. So we're going to have a great week to enjoy that weather, enjoy this snow, slightly cool, so dress warm, layer up. Coming up, Molly's going to show you what the lens of the day is. Should pay attention because we're going to have some variable conditions today.
Lens of the Day is brought to you by Eyepieces of Vail and Goggle Bar, serving the Vail Valley for over 30 years.
All right, guys, this Lens of the Day segment is quickly becoming my favorite thing to do on the show because I am so obsessed with all of the goggles we've been showing you. Now, if you're unfamiliar with goggle technology, lens technology, now is your chance to understand how important it is and what a real difference it can make in your experience on the mountain. So today, from Eyepieces of Vail and the Goggle Bar, we have got the Anon WM1 lens. This has quickly become the #1 item on my Christmas list, personally. The magnetic lens is so amazing. Look how easy it is to swap in and out. It just goes right in there so easily. Now, right now we're looking at this cylindrical lens. This is the darker one, and then we've got the lighter one over here as well, which is really nice for if you're doing any kind of uphill skiing at night, which I like to do with my husband and my dog, or just on days like yesterday or today where the cloud cover is a little bit heavier and it's less visibility. So what's really cool about this goggle, it's got Magnatech quick lens change technology. So like I just showed you, it is so easy to snap in and out of place, but then it's also got these magnets down here, which is MFI technology, magnetic face mask. What does that I stand for? Let's see here. Magnetic face mask integration. And so what's really cool about this is if it's kind of a snowy, stormy day out, if you've got a special Anon mask, it just snaps right into place right here and you've got full coverage. So the Anon WM1 women's specific goggle, I cannot say enough good things about this. Such a huge fan. You can find it at Eyepieces of Vail. They've got locations all over the valley. The Goggle Bar is right down next to Gondola 1. Go check it out today. Coming up, we're going to take a quick break and we've got plenty more Good Morning Vail.
We're for the fashion forward and budget minded. We've got the brands that set you apart, the style to make you stand out, the looks that let you shine. We're for the dreamers, the doers, and the savers. Outlets at Silverthorne. Elevate your savings. Save up to 70% off on over 50 of the best designer brands as you stroll through our 3 beautiful shopping villages.
I never dwell in the moment.
I be like.
I'm just constantly focused on the next thing. When I reach a goal, I cross it off and set a new one.
As I be like.
See you around, little man.
Yeah, you'll see me.
Here at PSI, we've been serving the Valley's plumbing, heating, and drain cleaning needs for over 18 years. We are expert technicians with the knowledge and training to provide prompt and professional maintenance and repair. Our fleet of vehicles are equipped with the most advanced technology and tools available today. PSI is committed to providing the best possible service and guarantee our work. Call us anytime, day or night. PSI is here for you 24/7, 365. We look forward to hearing from you.
Our world is constantly changing, but the joys of winter are eternal. This fall, celebrate the official kickoff to winter with Warren Miller's 70th anniversary film, Timeless, presented by Volkswagen. Explore British Columbia, Colorado, France, Austria, Switzerland, and more, alongside legendary ski icons like Glenn Flake. It's not just a movie, it's an experience 70 years in the making. Find a show near you at warrenmiller.com.
All right, welcome back. We're here in Lion's Head, a crisp morning. I'm here with Andy and Kevin McBride. They have some deep roots in Vail, and Andy has a very interesting and great story. And basically, from my standpoint, it's just what a difference a year makes, but I'm going to let Andy tell you a little bit about it.
Yeah, basically, I'm a West Nile survivor, a neuroinvasive West Nile survivor that totally completely paralysis, head to toe paralysis, ended up in an induced coma for 3 weeks, and West Nile virus, the neuroinvasive, where it completely shuts down your brain and spinal cord, basically is a real thing, and it even happens to healthy individuals, in your late 30s. So there I was, in a coma, intubated on life support, basically in a trach for 2.5, 3 months, and until these nerves slowly coming back. And stuff started happening better and better every day, literally. And then you look back at a month and you're just like, wow, so much has happened in a month, and then 2 months, and then 4 months. And But the whole prognosis is, we'll have to wait and see what comes back and not know. As soon as 3 months passed, I could feel my feet. They're like, that's a really good sign. They're doing dances in the room, in the hospital room. I was basically in a hospital for 7 months away from the home. And if you're ever going to walk again, it's going to be better to feel your feet than not feel your feet. And I'm like, good point. Let's go to work. And then it's been just trying to get the strength back in the muscles. And my personal trainer and brother here, Kevin, he's been with me every step of the way and been working hard at gaining strength and seeing if I can get back on the mountain one day. We tried Friday. And it didn't go as I hoped, but I gave it 120%, and one day it'll happen.
That powder made it a little tough, right?
Yeah, absolutely. It was Friday, and we got, 12 inches of snow. But yeah, talking about laying there in bed, cognitively being aware of what's happening, and blinking was hard. They wanted me to blink once for yes, twice for no, and it was easier for looking up for yes and down for no, and just and trying to wrap your brain about what happened, and it was a mosquito,
And we had to beg your brother Kevin to get on camera, but I know he's been a part of this whole process the whole way around. What kind of patient has Andy been?
He's very good. He's always willing to work hard, doesn't want to quit, which makes it a lot easier for me. Just changing up the exercises, the workouts, and a lot of balance stuff, and bands, tubular bands. Not so much like cable weights, but that's kind of some stuff that we do, sit to stands or mini squats, and he just wants to go and go and go.
So he's an absolutely awesome patient, it sounds like.
Yeah. Try to be.
And your family has some ties into Vail as well, correct?
Yeah, my grandma was an original Lions Head Lodge unit owner. For 8-10 years. And then we've been coming back. My first year here was 1990, been here almost every year. Missed out last year, but
last year, yeah,
some
it was
years
just kind of
three times a year, and love the summer up here too. It's great.
It's just beautiful up here. And so what is the prognosis going forward?
Well, we're going to find out. But, my cognitive ability, which they were in question about the most, and remembering what a good workout was, and remembering what it felt like to be exhausted, and letting the body recover and rest and recover has been one of the main ingredients to the recovery. So it's just, I just keep putting time and workouts in, and it keeps getting better and better.
Are we going to get him up on the mountain?
I think so. Someday.
I think we're going to get you up there today. It's just like he's got some groomers now. The snow, we got a day where it's not going to be snowing all day. So I'm looking forward to seeing you up there.
Absolutely.
Looking forward to see you both up there. Great story. Where can they read more about this story? CaringBridge.org, I think?
CaringBridge, Andy McBride, I believe it is. And it's, from the start to beginning, start to end, basically, or it's still going, obviously. But it's amazing. And my wife's been amazing. The support of family and friends is truly probably more than my efforts. It's the love of family and friends that you feel when you're doing your workout that drives you.
And we've got a lot of friends in the background here, and I definitely felt the support. So great story. Read more about it. Coming up next, Molly's going to give you some more of that weather forecast.
This weather report is brought to you by Supergoop, the official sunscreen of Vail Resorts.
Welcome back to Lion's Head and the top of Eagle's Nest. I'm just checking out the trail map here, trying to figure out my next line. I'm probably going this way down to the Avanti Chair 2 lift, but over that way, Practice Parkway is a great beginner area if you're ever up here and just want to get a good warm-up run in. Let's take a look at the weather. We were in the low single digits today. It started out at about 5 degrees at 8 a.m. and then up here at the top it felt more like 9 degrees. So it's definitely crisp air. I can see my breath. We're gonna have a low tonight of about 0 degrees after the sun sets at about 4:46, so just before 5 o'clock. Again, it's gonna be chilly, 10% chance of snow. And in the resort areas, we have the Vail area being about 12 degrees as it warms up throughout the day. Beaver Creek 13 degrees. Breck's only at 9 degrees today, and Keystone's at 16 degrees. So again, it's nice and chilly. You're going to want to bundle up, maybe wear an extra layer. In the Vail area, it's going to get a high in the mid-20s throughout the day across the Vail, Eagle, and Avon area. And our 5-day forecast is we are getting some sun. So after this 3-day storm that should be kind of wrapping up today, it's going to get sunny again. Not as much chance of snow throughout the week here for the next 5 days. Coming up, we have Michelle in the studio, and she's going to be interviewing some of the staff on the next upcoming skating event here in the Vail area.
I am so excited to have my guests here today and talk some skating with Mirai Nagasu and Eddie Shipstead. And I have so many questions for you. So first, tell me a little bit about the Olympic experience in Korea.
Well, back in 2018, I was able to represent the U.S. and in the team event became the first U.S. lady to land the triple axel, which was one of my life dreams. So it was very exciting. But have since definitely, I guess, gone around and gotten to take my medal some really cool places and really been just enjoying life.
Now, not only a triple axel, your program was loaded with triples. I think you had 8 of them in there.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that the limit of the maximum you're allowed to do?
Yes, and I mean, since then, skating has really evolved, and I don't think that I could keep up anymore. The girls have really stepped up their game and are doing quads now, and that's a jump that I can't even fathom doing, so I think I'm good with the triple axel.
Now, a question about that, because ladies skating is like prime time, you know? You're right there in the heart of everything, and you want to see everything else going on at the Olympics. How do you pace yourself to enjoy your time, but, you know, be ready to compete as well?
At the end of the day, I'm there to do my job, and competition comes first. I like to think that I'll be able to enjoy another Olympics as a spectator and go to cheer on fellow Team USA teammates. And you know, this past Olympics was about getting my job done, so I didn't really get to see a lot of other sports, but hopefully in the future I'll be the one cheering everyone on.
Now, talking about that and taking a little bit time off from competing, what has been your favorite part of everyday life of not having to be at, you know, 6 a.m. rink, you know, training sessions? What do you like most now?
Yeah, ooh, that's a hard question to answer. I definitely miss training. I miss the daily schedule, but at the same time, I don't miss the sore muscles, and I don't miss pushing through long programs because they were a lot on the lungs.
And we were also talking a little about just the enjoyment of getting to eat some of the treats that, you know, you might have held off on while you were competing. So that's nice too. Mm-hmm. Especially going into the holidays, all that yummy deliciousness that comes out around Thanksgiving and Christmas. And let me ask you, we have a show coming up in the next couple of days over at Dobson. So
Yes.
Tell me a little bit about that.
So we have 3 aspects to our Vail Skating Festival. We have a 2-day clinic for skaters from around the country and their coaches. That's Saturday and Sunday. But we have 2 free shows on Friday. The 20th, we have one at the Solaris at 5 p.m. and one at the Arabelle at 6:30. Those are 2 free 15-minute shows. Gives you a little taste of what we're going to do on the 21st at Dobson Arena at 6:30, and that will feature Mirai Nagasu as well as Chris and Alexa Canarum, the pair team from the 2018 Olympics as well.
I'm always mesmerized by the pairs as well, and to put your trust in someone else like that to toss you through the air, it's mesmerizing. 15 minutes of a little free show is not enough. You definitely want to come check this out.
You want to, and we also offer on-ice seats. So we put flooring down on the ice, and have 300 seats around there. And to see Mirai do a layback, 20 feet away from you, ice level, to see Chris and Alexa do a split triple twist, where, she's way up there, is really exciting up close and personal.
Where can I get my tickets so that way I know I can be on the ice before those are all gone?
So vailskatefest.com is where you can purchase your tickets.
Okay.
You can pick them up at the door anytime during the day on show day on the 20th, and we'll also be selling tickets throughout that day.
I would definitely try and get there early because I would imagine you guys sell out, especially during the holidays. It is so much fun, and thank you so much for coming in, and I'm so excited to meet you, and now I'm so excited to come and watch you. So come join us at Dobson. It's going to be a great experience on the 21st.
When the mountain tests you, trust is all you have. And trust will set you free.
Let us put you in the spirits. Avon Liquor.
Hey guys, I'm looking for some amazing craft beer.
We got it.
Hi, I'm looking for the best wine selection in the Vail Valley.
That's us.
I'm looking for great customer service and an awesome rewards program.
They got it.
So if you want great customer service, an amazing shopping experience, and we'll even hop in the truck and deliver your goods, then stick with the locals' favorite. Come on down to Avon Liquor.
Let us put you in the spirits.
The world's first 6-function multi-pro tailgate, available only on the next generation GMC Sierra.
When you're skiing as snow as incredible as the powder we've had recently, your legs are going to get a little bit tired, and sometimes it's time to take that break. And some of the on-mountain dining can get a little bit heavy. I like to come back to my truck and have a little bit of a snack, and there's no better way to enjoy that snack than utilizing one of the amazing technological innovations located inside this 2020 GMC Sierra AT4 truck. That's right, there is a kicker speaker built into this multi-pro tailgate. It's as easy as lowering the multi-pro tailgate, slowly lowers down. We're going to unveil this gem of a kicker speaker here, and of course it has Bluetooth capabilities, so you can easily Bluetooth your phone to the kicker speaker. Come in here for lunch, get yourself that peanut butter and jelly sandwich, and get the music kicked off to have fun at lunch. And it's got a great easy seat to sit down on the multi-pro tailgate, and you can enjoy a wonderful time and not have a meal that's so heavy, so you can continue to have energy to ski and snowboard on the powder and boost your energy with music coming out of this kicker speaker. It's just as easy as 1, 2, 3, things get connected and the music starts going off. It really, truly is a unique innovation brought to you by GMC and located inside the multi-pro tailgate of the GMC Sierra AT4. This truck is an absolute beauty, the perfect blend of function and innovation and comfort. It's something you're definitely going to want to see. But let's take a look at your local weather forecasts.
This weather report is brought to you by Sun and Ski Sports, your new mountain sports headquarters.
Welcome back again to Eagle's Nest. As you can see, the gondolas are rolling. It's a powder day up here. I'm sure just behind me you can see kind of how much snow we've had and how much has fallen in the last 24 to 48 hours. Just taking a quick look at the I-70 corridor and the roads out there. Between Eagle and Vail, it's about 27 degrees in Eagle, 27 degrees in Avon, 25 degrees in Vail, and then Denver's going to get up to about 34 degrees today if that feels warmer to you. Keep in mind, if you're going to be traveling in and out of the Eagle County area or the Summit County areas to the Eisenhower Tunnel, it's a Sunday ski traffic type of day. So as you're heading back to Denver eastbound down from any of these ski resorts, you might run into some traffic by midday, as early as noon to 1 o'clock, if not 2 or 3. we're going to wrap up here with the weather, and I'm going to try to get to chair 2 for some more first chair coming up. But Michelle's talking to Dominic in the studio with They Need It More, a great program.
We're for the fashion forward and budget minded. We've got the brands that set you apart, the style to make you stand out, the looks that let you shine. We're for the dreamers, the doers, and the savers. Outlets at Silverthorne. Elevate your savings. Save up to 70% off on over 50 of the best designer brands as you stroll through our 3 beautiful shopping villages.
Our world is constantly changing, but the joys of winter are eternal. This fall, celebrate the official kickoff to winter with Warren Miller's 70th anniversary film, Timeless, presented by Volkswagen. Explore British Columbia, Colorado, France, Austria, Switzerland, and more, alongside legendary ski icons like Glenn Flake. It's not just a movie, it's an experience 70 years in the making. Find a show near you at warrenmiller.com.
Here at PSI, we've been serving the Valley's plumbing, heating, and drain cleaning needs for over 18 years. We are expert technicians with the knowledge and training to provide prompt and professional maintenance and repair. Our fleet of vehicles are equipped with the most advanced technology and tools available today. PSI is committed to providing the best possible service and guarantee our work. Call us anytime, day or night. PSI is here for you 24/7, 365. We look forward to hearing from you.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the show. I'm Molly Dewey, joined by my new friend Dominic Epifanio, the coolest 17-year-old I have met in a very long time. First of all, Dominic, how are you?
I'm good, how about you?
I'm great. It's so good to have you on the show, and it's so fun to hear about the organization that you started, They Need It More.
Yep.
So tell me a little bit about, first tell us about the organization.
Yeah, so They Need It More is basically a toy donation service where I take toys from people who are willing to donate them. They can be toys that people have bought. They can be toys that you just have laying around that you're not using anymore.
Okay.
And I take them and I redistribute them to people who need it more. So far, we've distributed it to preschools and just kids who haven't been fortunate enough to be able to afford that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
What a nice thing. So how did this all come about? How did you start doing this?
Well, our school has an entrepreneurship class. Vail Ski and Snowboard Academy.
Mm-hmm.
They have an entrepreneurship class, and I figured this would be just a good way to, instead of actually making a business, this would be a little more easier to manage.
Yeah.
And the class isn't going anymore, so once that was up, I just figured it was a good thing to keep going, and
yeah.
I found it very fun and developed a passion for it. So.
That is so cool. So you started it really as a school project.
Right.
And then felt like it was something that was really cool and something you wanted to continue doing.
Yeah, for sure.
Wow, and I'm sure that right around the holidays too, what you guys are doing with They Need It More is so impactful.
Right. So obviously kids are looking for toys during the holidays. It's the season of giving.
Mm-hmm.
So we're just looking to collect as many toys as we can so we can distribute as many as we can. Our school does this. Yeah, so those are all the toys that we've actually already got rid of all those toys.
Oh my gosh.
But we have about the same amount right now. We still have lots of Legos, lots of books, lots of board games, lots of action figures. So
that is so cool.
Yeah.
Wow, and so anybody, like you said, they can be new toys or used toys, right?
Right, yeah. And the beauty of this is what happens is kids, they'll use Legos up until they're about 12, 13 years old, maybe a little younger, and then they just sit. So it's a great way to get rid of your toys and great way to, donate them to something that's going to be greater than yourself. And,
right, yeah, so it's kind of nice, a little bit of spring cleaning and kind of sustainable as well, because, we don't all need to be buying new things all the time.
Right.
It's great to use what we already have.
Yeah.
But then it's so great to really help kids that are less fortunate out there.
Right.
And is this all local? Are you giving them to local preschools and stuff like that? It's here in Eagle County?
Yeah, as of now it's local. It's just a little easier for me, but
yeah.
I plan to, as it grows a little bit, to be able to expand to a little, maybe the state of Colorado first, and then maybe a countrywide thing, but we'll see how it goes.
Just in all your free time while
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
skiing and applying for college and all that stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
So because you are a high school student, who's helping you out with all of this?
So I have lots of teachers helping me out. Mr. Bennett at the Vail Ski and Snowboard Academy was the teacher of the entrepreneurship class.
Okay.
He's been huge. He's helped me out a lot. I also have a sponsor, On Call Mountain Movers. They're a company in the Vail Valley that they move your stuff for a pretty good price. They move it wherever you want, whenever you want, and it's quick. So like they can go across the country in a matter of 3 days, which is different than a lot of moving companies.
And so nice that they're sponsoring.
Yeah,
your
so
organization.
yeah, it's huge. They pay $30 a month, it's a huge help.
Yeah.
And anyone can become a sponsor.
Yeah.
It's a monthly fee of either $30 a month or $50 a month.
Okay.
$50 a month would include a monthly thank you letter and a little gift that I would get for them.
Cool.
But it's just a way to help me out. If you want to help out as well, you can go to my website at theyneeditmore.com.
Perfect.
And donate either toys, or you could just do a single cash donation of your choice, or you can, like I said, become a sponsor.
Amazing.
Yeah, or if you want to sign up to receive toys, you can either send me an email at theyneeditmore@gmail.com.
Okay.
Or go to my website. There's a place to do that as well.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Theyneeditmore.com. Let's all help Dominic really make some kids' Christmas amazing this year. Thanks so much, Dominic.
Yeah, thank you very much.
All right, coming up, we're going to take a quick break, and then we'll be back with more Good Morning Vail.
Great runs start at Christie Sports. A custom boot fit elevates your comfort and performance. Before heading out, have a seat with an expert boot fitter at Christie Sports. Come in today. Christie Sports. We'll see you out there.
See you around, little man.
Yeah, you'll see me.
Drivers just won't put their phones down. We need a solution. Introducing Smart Dogs, the first dogs trained to train humans, stopping drivers from liking, selfieing, and whatever this is. Available to the public? Never. Smart Dogs are not the answer, but Geico has a simple tip. Turn on Do Not Disturb While Driving mode. Brought to you by Geico.
Six-function multi-pro tailgate, available only on the next generation GMC Sierra.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by GMC, the exclusive partner of Vail Resorts.
Final feature I want to talk with you guys today about with the GMC Sierra AT4 truck is Apple CarPlay integration and wireless charging for your phone. And we've had a great day at Vail. You've had a great weekend at Vail. Now it's time to get the kids home, maybe back down to Denver. and you can confidently make it on the slightly snow-packed roads because of the extra 2 inches of ground clearance in the GMC Sierra AT4. But you want to keep everybody entertained as well, and it's just as easy as plugging your phone into the entertainment system, linking up Apple CarPlay, and maybe kicking off a podcast. Maybe a little bit about a lot of movies. Maybe it's the podcast that's your lovely host Eric here hosts. Also, utilizes almost any navigation system. If you like Waze, if you like Google Maps, or if you like Apple Maps, it's all built in to this amazing entertainment center located in the GMC Sierra AT4. It's seamless, it's fast, you can keep your eyes on the road and still easily navigate between your messages, between your phone. It even has Siri access, so when it's time to go home, you can just say, "Hey Siri, give me directions to go home," and Siri loads things up and takes you right on to go home. And look at the luxury package inside this GMC Sierra AT4, very comfortable leather trimmed package. Sunroofs, you've got a rear view mirror that is actually a camera showing you the world behind you. You've got very few blind spots. This car, this vehicle, this truck can do absolutely everything for you. It's so comfortable, the kids are going to fall right asleep in the back while you listen to your podcasts and just focus on the road ahead of you. I tell you what, there's absolutely nothing that this truck can't do. Check yourselves one of these out. Head on down to the nearest GMC dealership. Give one of these a test drive. And stick around, we got a little bit more Good Morning Vail coming right up.
Good Morning Vail is brought to you in part by Helly Hansen, outfitters of Vail Resorts professionals. Visit them in Lion's Head to get outfitted for your day on the mountain.
Nest Furnishings and Consignment, located in the heart of the Vail Valley. Nest offers a variety of beautiful, affordably priced home furnishings, art, and accessories for your mountain home. Henredon, Restoration Hardware, Ralph Lauren, just to name a few brands available at Nest. Decorate your mountain home at Nest Furnishings and Consignment. Consignment redefined.
Only the best. Lion's Head Jewelry Fossil and Mineral Gallery, voted top 50 designer jewelry retailer in the country by JCK in 2009, featuring the largest collection of fine, designer, traditional, and contemporary jewelry. Lion's Head Jewelers, the most unique collection of decorative art in the Vail Valley. Lion's Head Jewelers, museum quality collection of fossils, minerals, and meteorites dated 40 to 500 million years old. Lion's Head Jewelers, located in Lion's Head on the corner of the ice skating rink.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by GMC, the exclusive partner of Vail Resorts.
I hope you're ready for an incredible day on Vail or Beaver Creek Mountain, because that is what is in store for you with so much snow falling over the past 4 days, over 30 inches. It's going to be very comfortable by the time we get to midday, but things are starting off a little chilly, right around 5 degrees today at the base of Vail, but then expect temperatures to climb to a high of around 27 degrees, 21 degrees later on today. Will be nice bluebird sunny conditions throughout the majority of the day, and approaching the evening hours, expect temperatures to decline to a low of 0 degrees and potentially as low as 5 degrees below zero early in the Monday mornings, but no chance of precipitation throughout today or into the evening hours. Now, if you are enjoying one of our favorite 4 primary I-70 corridor resorts, we got little puppies running around the base here. It's adorable. Expect temperatures in Vail and Beaver Creek to be 12 and 13 degrees. Breckenridge is at 9 degrees today, and Keystone at 16 degrees. And looking ahead into the next 5 days, temperatures will start slowly climbing to a very comfortable 38 degrees by midweek. But watch out tomorrow morning with temperatures as low as 5 degrees below zero. You're going to want to make sure you're not leaving your dog out for too long in the early morning hours when you take them to go to the bathroom. And make sure you stay very bundled up if you're planning on getting first chair tomorrow. It's going to be a cool day. And thanks to GMC for allowing us to show off this beautiful Sierra AT4 truck all day long, and for being the exclusive partner of Vail Resorts and sponsoring this weather. And now we're going to check in with Chris for another First Chair Reports.
First Chair is brought to you by Christie Sports Ski and Snowboard Shops. We'll see you out there.
Hey everyone, I am standing at Chair 2, which is the Avanti Express, one of the best chairs on the front side of the mountain to start your day. If you're coming from Lion's Head, you can always hit this one. It gets you right up to the edge of the top of Avanti. Then it'll drop you. Options would be to Game Creek via the Ouzo Blue runs on the backside of the top of Avanti Express, or you can go down to Midvale where you can catch Chair 4 Mountaintop Express or Chair 3 Wildwoods Express and access a lot more of the mountain, including the back bowls, which mostly are open right now. Not everywhere in the back is open right now. Chair 5 is open in the High Noon Express. I was up on Friday, and this is my first time up again. Unfortunately, I didn't get up yesterday, but once they opened all the some of the back bowls, I should say, on Friday, I was super excited. We had just had so much fresh snowfall. It was up to my knees in some places. I'm just getting ready to make a few turns, and just after Molly wraps up in the studio, I think she's gonna bring it back to me here, and hopefully I can show you guys a few of the fresh tracks I'm finding around here. And just coming up a little bit more Good Morning Vail, we've also got Eric still showing us a bit more about the brand new 2020 GMC Sierra AT4, just an incredible truck. GMC is Vail's exclusive partner for the Snow Days 4-day music festival that we're wrapping up today. Eric, I can't wait to hear what you have about that truck.
We're for the fashion forward and budget minded. We've got the brands that set you apart, the style to make you stand out, the looks that let you shine. We're for the dreamers, the doers, and the savers. Outlets at Silverthorne. Elevate your savings. Save up to 70% off on over 50 of the best designer brands as you stroll through our 3 beautiful shopping villages.
Welcome to TV8 Vail's entertainment calendar, brought to you by Pendleton Whiskey.
Well, thanks so much for being with us here today. It's been such a great 2 hours this Sunday morning. And as always, make sure to catch us every day, 7 to 9. We're always here. Tomorrow, we have a great show in store for you. Dan Smith from Vail Mountain Rescue, Steve Lee from KZYR, and we've also got a watch and win happening as well. So it's going to be a great show. You'll want to tune in, but I hope you're able to get outside and enjoy some of that fresh snow that we got yesterday and overnight. Let's check in with Chris Armistead now, who's doing a little shredding on the mountain, I believe.